Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have more on the ongoing drama that got Eminem trending on social media since Christmas. All thanks to a recent episode on the Joe Budden podcast that featured Dr. Umar. And during his rant about Eminem, he made a statement that set things off, as this has led to a session online where users on the web are pulling up receipts and more. And to be honest, the doctor opened a can of worms with this one, as he's been getting exposed as a quote scammer as a result of this. And just before we dive in, we have some interesting updates on Eminem's latest feature on WRLD's Lace It, as it debuted on this week's Hot 100 in the United States at number 86, and it has finally broken into Eminem's top 10 most popular songs right now on Spotify, at number 10 at the moment. It is number 3 for Juice WRLD and number 2 for Benny Blanco at the moment, and it is currently number 1 on Snapchat's most popular songs list. And moving on to the main topic today, Dr. Umar opened the floodgates with this one when he claimed,
"For you to put him at the top, that's white supremacy, bro. That's white supremacy.
What's white culture?
I don't see Eminem building no schools and hospitals. I don't see DJ Khaled building no schools and hospitals. I don't see DJ Vlad building no damn beds and supermarkets.
Yo, I'm asking.
Hell no.
Let me ask you a question.
Ain't no."
And this was all some users needed to hear on social media to start pulling up receipts to expose the doctor for being an alleged stammer,
always repeating itself, always predictable.
For being an alleged scammer. And many Eminem fans didn't come with feelings, they came with receipts, as a user pulled up a whole decade worth of data linked to Eminem's work in the Detroit community via the Marshall Mathers Foundation. It goes, Marshall Mathers Foundation contributions and grants to help Detroit, Michigan and its surrounding communities 2011 to 2021. And would you look at that, ice cold facts, objective data, charts, spreadsheets, and in 2020, due to the situation around the world, charitable disbursements reached $1.3 million. Most of these donations were to provide aid focused on impoverished children. He also gives out for merch sales, among other things. And if you know how many merch bundles we got in 2023, you know it is no joke. And users on the web set their sights on Dr. Umar since he opened this can of worms to find out what he is giving out to the community, and the exposing session begun. As in response to the receipts provided, a user expanded, Umar has been collecting donations for about the same period of time. Therefore, Eminem has literally given more to the community than Umar, who has simply taken more. So while Eminem was giving out, Umar was allegedly taken out. And from Tony the Closer, talk is cheap, building matters, years into promises of a school and still nothing. What is the real impact of Dr. Umar's words? Let's evaluate on tangible contributions, not eloquent speeches. When this building getting completed, and he had more to add. Umar may speak well to some of y'all, but the proof is in the work. Here's his school that he has got donations on for over a decade. All talk. And here's some snippets from the video.
It has not been renovated. I'm gonna get up here and give you all a tour of FDMG. I'm giving you guys a tour. This is the back of FDMG. Right? This school is renovated to you. Nothing about this school is renovated. Nothing's been done here. Look at the door. He said the sprinkler system was taken care of, right? He said the sprinkler system was done. That's the sprinkler door. No new stickers, nothing. I don't know if you can see it, spider webs in those windows. Same shit, it's all boarded up. He's done nothing. Look at the doors. Everything is boarded up. The mailbox isn't even fucking, a new mailbox is not even on there. He hasn't done anything out here. Look at this shit.
Even Vlad contributed to expose him since he called him out by name, and Vlad posted this reminder on Twitter. Dr. Umar Johnson took donations for school 7 years ago, still hasn't opened. And talk about opening a can of worms. Umar been raising money for a decade, Someone needs to ask him what he has done financially for the community other than buying an abandoned building. The community has an issue with valuing words more than actions because Umar himself has 2 black baby moms out of wedlock, taking millions from the community without a return, but still walks around acting like some moral standard because he speaks well. And for those who believe he speaks well, some have expanded. Umar got 2 black baby mamas and not married to either of them, but he's the standard for black consciousness. He only sounds intelligent to dumb dudes. And when it comes to Eminem changing the lives of people from the community, this was pulled up from Tony Yayo.
Who did M put on? G-Unit, D12, Slaughterhouse, Joe Buttons and them,
right,
and Griselda. It doesn't matter at the white boy because he's the black hockey player. Come on. Yo, his music don't play in the club, so that don't make him the GOAT. What happened to ball?
I know.
Why did niggas hate Eminem?
Because he's white.
That's
it.
It's clear. He's white.
Now, we got down with Eminem. We done been called house niggas, all this, that. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody in my hood, my family, wore a free Yayo shirt at the Grammys and look out for me.
And it goes deeper, as more receipts have been pulled on the doctor. A video that goes, Dr. Umar Johnson.
Pause.
Hip-hop is not black culture, and these tweets have since gone viral. Eminem has contributed more to black culture than Dr. Umar ever will, and he didn't ask for donations, and they kept dunking on the doctor. Eminem has done more for black people than this fake doctor, and we got more think pieces about Dr. Umar's shtick. I don't respect Dr. Umar for a lot of reasons, but number one might be how he's always focused on other people, telling folks how they should spend their money, how to raise their kids, or who they should be in relationships with. You are not the authority on other people's lives. It is wild how Dr. Umar and El Jamar share this in common. The self-proclaimed unelected speakers and directors of all black people in the world. And here's one to end it. Dr. Umar is a scamming clown who's never done nothing for the black community. He's nothing but a meme. It is hilarious people take him seriously. And now that you've heard from users on social media, I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comments. And we have more on this drama coming up in a few hours, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.